There are two poles of equal height 15 meters. One cable with length 16 meters is hanging between that two poles. The puzzle is, if the height from the center of the cable to earth is 7 meters, then what's the distance between that two poles? Or if we have a look at it in mathematical notations, we have h representing the height from the center of the cable to earth, and we have d as the distance between the two poles. So at what value of d, the value of h will be 7 meters. Consider the initial position of the cable to be straight. The length of the cable is 16 meters and hence the distance between the two poles is 16 meters. And the height of the center of the cable from the earth is 15 meters. So we can have the two parameters, d is equal to 16 meters and h is equal to 15 meters. So if we bring the two poles closer to each other, the cable starts becoming a parabola, and we think the cable is now x meters lower than its previous position, and we get confused. How can we calculate the x? Do we need to use any parabola equations? And the answer is no. We don't have to use any parabola equations. Just keep on analyzing the different distances between the two poles. So if we bring the two poles further closer to each other, then the center of the cable is much lower than its initial position. And if we bring the two poles very close to each other such that the distance between them is 0, then we see the cable is exactly divided into two halves. So if the length of the cable is 16 meters, the apparent length is 16 divided by 2, that is 8 meters. And the height is 15 minus 8, that is equal to 7 meters. And the puzzle was, at what value of d, the value of h will be 7 meters. So we can say the answer as, if the height from the center of the cable to earth is 7 meters, then the distance between the two poles is 0 meters.